It is Thursday, February 13th, 2025, and it's 10 a.m. and we're here to discuss the Kingston-Cataldo Sewer District election door request. And I will turn it over to, you state your name?
I'm John Groth.
John Groth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go ahead.
Well, maybe I'll start with just a little bit of kind of casual background. So our sewer district shop office building is out in Kingston in District 10. And for years, that's where the elections have been held. That's a convenient spot, we think. Nice big parking lot. It's well lit, and people can drive all the way around the building, and there's plenty of room inside. And so we've always been happy to provide it for whenever the elections come up. And for a long, long time, never had any issues. And unfortunately, in the last year and a half, we have had a couple little incidents with parents come in to vote and leave their kids out in the office area and stuff gets tipped over. Little accidents like that. And then unfortunately, we did, one time we lost a little bit of information. One of my map books disappeared out there during an election. Now we've never had any issues, just these couple of isolated incidents. So, water under the bridge. We tried to think of how can we keep having elections here and not have these potentials for issues. So, we just thought from now on, we just keep the office area completely locked up and have all the election traffic in the shop portion. But the hurdle to get past was we needed another man door. Now the north end of the building has this big horizontal sliding door. And so we thought we'd just make a door in a frame so we could slide open the door, temporarily put the man door there for the sake of elections. And then all the traffic all the people stay right in the shop area. And when the election's over, pull the door out, get it out of the way. So that's what we did.
Okay.
And so there were some costs associated with that, a little over $1,000 of material and some time.
Okay.
And the board talked about it and thought, well, maybe we'd tell you the story, and thought we'd ask if the county might consider chipping in. Figured it couldn't hurt to ask.
Okay.
We also know that none of us in public service have vests with drawers full of money.
Mm-hmm.
But, as always, elections will be welcome out there. And,
so what's the total bill on that?
It's a little over $1,000 on materials. And
$1,000 on materials?
Mm-hmm. And I had about 20 some hours in time, but we weren't worried about that.
Okay. So the amount was $1,082.56 in material?
Yeah.
Okay. So the way the election would happen before, they would come to the office of Kingston Water Sewer District, right? And they would go through the office and then into the shop. And the shop is where the election was held.
With some exceptions. Okay. Occasionally there would be elections that were so small, we'd clear off a wall right in the shop. Right in the office.
Okay.
And then the poll workers were right there with eyes on everything.
So it just depends on how large the election is.
Yeah.
Okay.
But now I think regardless of the size, it'd be best just go ahead and have it in the shop area.
Okay.
Safer for young people, just better all the way around. 5, 10, 15 years ago, it wouldn't even occur to us to do that or to have to do that. Just, things come up that you have to adapt to.
That's right. Well, and I'm sure having somebody walk through your office, that's that would be kind of difficult.
We were mindful of that. We, all of our customers' personal information is locked up and safe, and But you still have office furniture and things out there that can't store everything.
Yeah. Understand.
So we just thought from here on out, we'll just err on the side of caution.
Okay. Any questions you guys have?
Comments when you're ready.
Yes.
I know we didn't budget for this because we didn't foresee it coming. I would be interested in using some of our money that we have set aside in our grants or Slurpee to cover the materials portion of this, I think, just to help the district out.
Okay. I know I talked to, I'll have Commissioner Cowles talk about it. She knows more about the budget part of it, but I did talk to the elections, and there is funds in.
Are there?
There are funds there, but we'll know how much funds are left by July.
Yes.
So
Yes,
I'll let
because
her-
she still has to purchase things for these next elections.
Sure.
And then we will know where we're at by July in the elections budget.
Okay.
and we may be able to fund part of it or even all of it at that time.
Yeah.
Would that be okay?
Any consideration at all
Okay.
would be
Okay.
just fine.
Okay, so we can.
We can revisit
Sure.
in July.
Sure.
Is that?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
And if it's just not there, no hard feelings at all.
Yeah.
We just
Yeah.
thought we'd ask.
And then,
No.
and at that time, if we decide we can use if we have to use grant funding, we can look
Yeah.
at that too,
Oh, I appreciate
if that would
Yeah.
work.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we appreciate all that, you guys are doing and letting us use that for elections and,
We're all friends and neighbors. That's what we
Yeah.
ought to be doing,
Yeah.
right?
Yep. exactly.
Same taxpayers.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah.
The letter came in the mail the other day for the May and November elections. I was gonna mail it up to you, but since I'm here, should I give this to Savannah? Or
Yes,
should I
Savannah.
recognize?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, please.
Yeah,
Yes.
and so the answer is yes, and it will continue to be yes.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
All right, I appreciate that.
Okay.
no problem.
All right. Is anything further? Anybody have other comments?
Well, it might be good to have a motion on the floor that we're going to reconsider this in July.
Okay.
I would move that we postpone this until July when we know where the budget is, and that we address the issue once and for all after we have that information in July.
Okay.
I second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Good.
So it's not dead. We'll
It's not
Yes.
dead. Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, well, we appreciate you considering it.
Yep.
So.
All right. Well, thank you. We'll go ahead and adjourn the meeting.